everyone. I got some stuff in that I had ordered from SimonSaysStamp. These are the Tim Holtz Spritz. I'm real excited about these. This is the Spellbinders 3D pop-up. I got it and some 3D embossing folders. And we're gonna have a little play. So let me just move this. Embossing folder is quite large. The snowflake embossing folder. And I need to stop the video and I'm gonna ink blend. Y'all have seen me do that before, so I'm not gonna show it. This is my cardstock. It's 12 by 12 and I cut it down and it's 12 inches long and 8.5 inches tall. So let me ink blend this and I'll be right back. I started to use these, but I'm gonna wait till after I do the embossing. And I wanna make sure I always look at the front because that's the way I like it. And I'll put all the information in the comments. This is nice and dry, and I actually sprayed it with a workable fix-it. That way, this, when I go to do things, it won't blend in to the other. So I need to just spritz the back. Not too much, just a little bit. Make sure I do it right. And you can run this in most of your die cut machines. I'm using the Universal Spellbinders platform, and it's just for the 3D embossing. It's platform A. Your embossing plate with your paper in it. Most people wouldn't have it done this way, but it's just something I've got into doing when I do 3D pop-up cards. And I only run that through one time, okay? Now, before I do this side, this is what I'm going to do. And I'm not going to smush it down. I'm just going to run it over slightly. I create this, and it just helps the card stay more uniform. To me, it does. You can see I've used a little bit of smushing technique with this and water, of course. This will be the front of the card, and I'm going to spray it again slightly. I don't want to soak it down. And I'm going to make sure that I have the front, because we want the front of it looking really pretty. Okay, and this time when I run it through, I'm going to run it a couple of times. You can do this any way you want. I like this method. Now, I'm going to lay this out to dry real good, because this pigment ink will stay wet for a little while. And we'll cut it down. Just let that dry. we got to do some die cutting. I'll cut it with this first. We'll see how good this cut. I had that awful close to the top, but looks like it cut real good. So with glitter paper, you have to kind of fiddle with it a little bit, but it cut real well. And you have to look at the back for the scoring lines, and we'll go into that a little bit later. I got to cut out another one of these. So this one's done. I thought I would use this, but I'm not, because I need it embossed. So I need to get this back. See, it has A and B on it. You need to be able to see those. And I'm going to use my chrome plate for this. Long ways. It's better to go in long ways. Oh yeah, I see the embossing from that side. So it embossed real good. And I'm using really thick cardstock for this, because this is your mechanism that's going to get your pop-up card to work. That's going to work. And I need another one of these. I'm going to square it right in the middle at 6. Going to score the paper and cut little slits, and you have to make sure that you have that score right here in the middle of your paper. So I'm going to do it this way. Score right, and that's the score right there. So you want that like that. Like I've told y'all, these are a little bit fiddly. Thank goodness for my Tim Holtz Big Shot switch. Now, I want to be careful with this tape and not tear my paper. There we go. Didn't tear my paper, that's good. I put my silicone out, knocked the reflection off, but I want to show you how to score this mechanism. You score it just like that. It's on there. It shows you all the score marks on here. And it looks just like a M to me. Then you take and you fold this up and you fold this one up. Got some little stripes. So it's like that. And then you fold this one the same way. I just score it with my finger. It's already scored, so I just mash it with my fingers to get it all the way. Like that. When you put it in. And I'll show that to you now. So let's put this into here so we can have the pop-up. And I'm going to close it, I think. Here, yes, that's the way to do it. Tabs on that side. And tabs on this side. Drop of hot glue. And that's our little mechanism that opens up. And I might just for, this is usually what I do, is I put me a little piece of tape right there. Just clear tape. Now, this little tab will go up like that. These little tabs go in here. Well, I need to score this first. The die cut does a good job. Now, let's go in on this side, and this will go in. And let this dry and just peel that off. And a little bit of glue. There we go. Make sure you have it in that corner where it'll work. Now we have front of the card, And don't worry, this glue dries clear, so you don't have to worry about it. There we go. Wanted to try out these new distress spritz from Holtz. I've already sprayed it. I wish I could have showed everything, but it would have took way too long. But these are the 3 that I used, and I love them. You need something to spray it in. I've got the splatter box from Tim. It's very handy, and I just put paper in there, and then I'll die cut this paper or use it in a journal. It's great for that, and that way my box stays semi-clean, and I can use this spray, the extra spray from it. Okay, this is the finished product. I opened up a few of Tim Holtz's spritz, and they are beautiful. It's got so much shine to it. That's the finished card. Now I'm got to see who I'm gonna send it to, so I'll do the inside later, and I'll put my information on the back that it was created by me. It's a beautiful card, and it wasn't that hard to put together. So that's a different pop-up. I had several messages and emails asking me to show one that's done with a die cut, and Spellbinders come out with a beautiful one. I'll put all the information in the comments and links. I haven't done anything about links to help my channel or anything. Maybe eventually I will. I'm not sure. Anyway, God bless you. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Until next time, keep crafting, everyone. Bye for now.